Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Brown. Today is March 30th. I hope that you're having an excellent Monday. Today we're looking at lesson 2, which is called Truth in Equations, and we're going to see what equations that we can use to represent stories and see what it means to solve equations. So what I figured is that we look at 2.2, which is called story time. Our first problem is after Elena ran 5 miles on Friday, she had ran a total of 20 miles for the week. She ran X miles before Friday. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why that before is not in the right spot. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at the quantities that we need to put into an equation or a numerical sentence. So I just highlighted 5 miles and a total of 20 miles. If you look up, I'm starting to now write that one, or working showing 1. So we have a total of 10 or 20 miles, and that she added to her 20 miles an extra 5 miles. Okay, so over to the left, I'm going to be scrolling. You'll see an equation bank. There are 3 equations, or 6 equations. Those 6 equations are x plus 5 equals 20, x equals 20 plus 5, 5x equals 20, x plus 20 equals 5, 5 times 20 equals x, and 20x equals 5. So what you can see is that we ran a 5 miles on Friday, so that's getting it added to our total of 20. So if we look at this, we're going to say 20 equals 5 plus x, because the total is our answer. Now looking at 2, Andre's school has 20 clubs, which is 5 times as many as his cousin's school. His cousin's school has x clubs. So again, total is 20. What we're looking at now is times 5, or 5 times as many. If we know 5 times as many, or times as many, is code for multiplication. So we're going to do 5 times something, which is equal to 20. And in this case, we're going to do 5x equals 20. The reason why we're going to do 5x is because we do not know how many clubs his cousin's school currently has. And so we're just going to put that variable in. So a variable is the letter that we're looking at, while the solution is what the answer to the variable is. And then lastly, we have 3, which is Jada volunteers at an animal shelter. She divided 5 cups of cat food equally to feed 20 cats. Each cat received X cups of food. So with this one, we're also going to highlight the 5 cups and the 20 cats. However, this time our total is not 20, but 5. So we have a total of 5 cups, and we need to equally feed 20 cats with that. So if we're looking at our equation bank and we're looking at our totals, we only have 2 equations left that would work for this equation. So that leaves x plus 20 equals 5, and then also 20x equals 5. If we're looking at this, you could probably already guess which equation it is, can't you? If you already did, it would be 20x equals 5, because we're going to be doing 20 times x, which would equal 5, and in this case x is going to be less than 1, which would make that 20 a smaller number. If you're having issues with this, please let me know on Teams. And I'm just writing over there right now that the x plus 20 equals 5 would not work, because x would be a negative number, and we have not even worked on negative numbers yet, guys. And I guess this is where I'm going to sign off. So please continue watching, please continue subscribing, and I hope that you guys are having an excellent break. Please check into Khan Academy or Prodigy every once in a while, and if you guys could start, I would appreciate it if you're emailing me pictures, or on Teams emailing me pictures of your work, so I can just check it to make sure that you guys are doing it right. This is Mr. Brown, signing off.